swing around behind here, drop off our items. Hopefully there are no nasty zombies hidden in my home. You know what? Just to be certain. I don't want to have to use that, but if I do, then I do. Oh, can it only hold 6? Oh. Well, actually it's a marksman's rifle, so that makes sense. Alright, let's get things dropped off in here. Quickly complete that quest. Because that's going to be stupidly easy for us to do. What on earth is that? Oh, right, yeah, my lime claim block. Alright, let's drop off some of these items then. I don't think I'm going to carry around a blunderbuss, 2 blunderbusses anymore. Not when I've got all of this. Drop off this. The brass is going to go elsewhere. The leather can stay. Duct tape can probably be dropped off. The pistol rounds can be dropped off. Have we got enough to go out and grab the bellows if I wanted to? Ooh. Oh, we're going to be swinging back that way, so I may as well keep it with me. Bones can be dropped off. Iron, gunpowder. We're gonna straight up make that into blunderbuss ammo. All of the paper, the robot parts. I think that is about good enough. Sort that out. I need to go make some water so I can make some tea. And you hear me right, that it is a need. It is not a want, a need. Good. Alright. First and foremost, get some fuel in here. Gonna want boiled water, please, or 8. Then gonna want bacon and eggs, or 5. Wow. And forge-wise, gonna want a goodly. I really did not plan to be out for so long as we were. My goodness. Let's get the brass smelted down. Now, cobblestone rocks, glass and stone, clay and stone. So we're gonna stop smelting down as much of the clay. I think that's not gonna help us anymore. Oh, any further, we've kind of got it. And then we'll let that continue to smelt. Got a couple of things that we can make in here. Iron arrowheads are now an option. We can do quite a lot of that actually. Because they're fairly cheap to make. We don't have the materials to hand, but we will do soon. Right. I think with that, we're probably about ready to go. Yeah. Need the tea though. You can't go out without the tea. No, Martin, that is not out. That is not incorrect. I did actually say CO2 to 2. There we go. We should be able to make a lot of delicious, delicious tea. Blackstrap coffee would require coffee beans, boiled water, and gunpowder. Alright. I can see why that would probably give you a bit of a pep in your step. Alright. Well, let's have some bacon and eggs. Let's make our move. First we're going to complete the quest, then we're going to try and hit up an iron node. Or disassemble a car, that's also an option. I think there's a few things to disassemble in the house still. In the way of like radiators and things like that. Hello, Be a Time. How are you doing, mate? I am doing well myself. Hope you are as well. Got our level. I could get Lucky Looter. Got the slim chance to find better loot. Adds 5% to loot bonus for containers that you open personally. Looting is 10% faster. I mean, maybe. Salvage operations. I think I'd kind of like to go for Motherload, though, honestly. Go minus 69. I think Motherload would be the next best one. Because it'll give us more material from anything that we harvest that's a raw resource. We don't get it from salvaging. That tea was delicious. Right. Let's move on. What game stage am I at, out of curiosity? Game stage 10. I don't think that's particularly bad. Couldn't tell you for certain, though. You might find out that that is, in fact, terrible. Right. Time for us to start salvaging. Hello. Again, not much point in leaving these around, because ultimately, the next time I boot up the game, I will be making sure that nothing respawns. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think it makes the game more interesting to have to rely on quests and the traders to get by. Did we luck it in? I think we just lucked in. We'll see. No, we did not. It's just an awkward angle on the texture there. Really can't wait until we get some iron tools. Alex, do you know how the circle works? Yeah, I've done a couple of these quests now. There we are. It is still bang smack over this hole. Okay, interesting. Then I will continue to mine down through here. Oh, this is not a good thing. Being in the hole is not necessarily ideal, because if something were to fall in on you, you've got no way out. So let's dig a ramp. Always make sure you've got an exit strategy. No, it's not over on that side, I don't think. I'm not sure how deep the treasure can be. Used to be that it would only be 3 deep, but I'm fairly certain we've seen it before so far. Oh, you level treasure hunter and the hole shrinks faster. Oh, okay. Because I've got to be honest, I'm liking the this quest. It never used to be one of my favoured quests. It was a little bit of a potch, honestly. But I'm starting to like it. Oh, there we are. Gotcha. Let's allow my stamina to regen. Now we need to duck out of here as fast as we can. Yoink. Hello. I'm starting to see some more. I'll be honest, I am actually starting to appreciate the dynamic music a bit more. Not a whole lot more, but a bit more. Now, you're going to be a bit of a tricky one for me to deal with no matter what. Out of stamina at this point. That'll do. Oh, right in the nose. Right in the bridge. Plonk. Done and indeed done. Hello there, dear. That's just so much easier than using my bow. For one bullet. For one bullet, that is significantly easier. But that has got a good couple of zombies around now. And understandable. I'll let them approach. Yeah, mining down to 3 makes sense because even if it's on the second layer, if you mine around on the third layer, you'll uncover it. And if it's on the fourth layer, if you mine around on the third layer, you'll still uncover it. Yeah, makes sense. Thunk. Thunk. You noticed me. That's a shame. Oh, the way that the arrows can just wander with this bow. Thank you. Right, okay. Gonna quickly go drop off some of the loot we got there. Got a decent amount of it, actually. Might make some boiled meat, I don't know. We'll also grab a drink of tea. Take care, Ugrak. Thank you for dropping by, mate. Finally finished at work. Now off to dinner and then to bed. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. That's a duck in here. Alright, let's have a look. We want to use one of those right away. I don't have any more eggs to make use of, so... No. I've got 1 egg, but it'll wait. I don't need that. Want all of these on me at all times. Drop off some more items there. I think that's good. Now that is going to melt down into some good brass. I'll melt down into a lot of brass. We got a decent amount of gas actually from that as well. Ooh, another Grandpa's moonshine. We got 2 of these now. That may come in quite handy during the horde. I suspect that that's going to be pretty good, actually. Strongly suspect that that's going to end up being really good for us. Drop this off. Drop the springs off. Drop the grass off. Yeah, we still need that for a few things. Not many, but there's a couple of things that can benefit from the plant fibers. I've got to stop thinking of it as grass. It's not. It's plant fiber. Right, there we go. Let us go and see what we can trade with Trader Hugh. We also need to decide where we're going to set up our whole base. Once again, don't want it too close to the base, but something just occurred to me, and it's the most cheesy thing I've thought about in this game so far. I'm fairly certain that you can, in fact, build some things around the trader. But then you can't pick them back up. So it's a silly idea. generally speaking. But what if you built the foundation of your horde base so that it was touching the traders area, such that it couldn't be destroyed? Is that possible? I'd rather not. Well, I mean, I guess I could, like, for science it, but because it's easy to for science. But that seems so hopelessly elusive. Good night. Well, it wouldn't so much be an indestructible base. It would be an indestructible... let's mark this. Like a chunk of the base. Functionally, I guess it's the same thing. Yeah, I am curious about that. You don't think you can build near enough to it? Okay. Still, if you build near the right trader, ones with like the angled blocks on the outside, stuff like that, things that a zombie can get trapped on, then depending on which direction the horde came from, I mean, it would be pot luck. They might end up just getting stuck on the trader.
A nickel ain't worth a dime anymore. I never would have guessed you'd pull through. But you did.
First aid kits.
So here you go.
Oh. Improves handling and accuracy when firing weapons from the hip or while moving. No, we're going to go with the first aid kit. Thank you. Any more jobs? They're all quite far away. However, a clear zombies quest 2 kilometers to the east. Ha ha ha! House Old Modular 04. It's probably in the same town.
There's this complicated situation.
Okay.
I'm glad you came to your senses.
Close enough. Close enough. It gives me a reason to be over there. Also, the airdrop is still going to be there for a long time. Right. What else do you have? I would like to see your inventory. More gunpowder that I could grab. An iron sledgehammer. That's better than what I've currently got. By a lot. This uses less stamina though, so. More honey if I wanted to pick that up. The lucky goggles though. Now that one is that one's a decent option. That is a decent option. There's a magnum there if I wanted to go into that, but I don't really. Or Night Stalker. 10% more damage at night. But only for bladed weapons. Alright then, chat. This one's gonna go to you. The loot goggles or the book. For 10% more damage with bladed weapons at night. The goggles. Yeah, it looks like pretty much everyone's on board with the goggles. Yep. Right, so lucky goggles it is.
Thank God.
Sorry about all the interruptions with my phone. I usually try not to faff around with that, but with it being Cass's birthday. Right, let's stick those on. Whomp. Of course, I could now sell this, maybe, possibly. And increases my perception, which is nice, but no, I think I'll keep them though. Right. Okay. We're not going to go and do the quest for now, so I'm actually going to turn that off if I can. Yeah, so I don't need to worry about it for now. Because at the moment, what we really need to do is take care of my house. Let's head on down. Those are the trees that I planted a while back now. Now, can I harvest the iron here? Is the big question. Got some stones over here, which we're going to need. But this is what we really want. Now, it's going to be rough going to start with. Oh, this is doing a decent bit of damage. I wonder if I would get more with this. Of course, I'm out of stamina. Oh, I should have sold that. Oh, I'll sell it next time. No, I really don't. This is fine then. Aavak, how long has it been since the last break? 2 hours. You're quite right. We're going to need another break. I'll continue mining until nighttime. And then we'll go on a little break while I'm sitting around in base waiting for metal to smelt. Excavate out these veins. These veins are typically enormous, by the way. It can sometimes seem like, oh, there's only a little bit. There's usually a lot. You dig down until you stop seeing metal, then you use your shovel and dig a little bit more, and you will usually find an enormous vein of metal underground. It is rare for it to be only a couple of tiles worth of metal vein. Very, very rare. But yeah, we've only got like about 2 more minutes, something around there, before it goes to nighttime in game. And by then we will be safely tucked away in our house, just awaiting the morn. I usually like to kind of burrow around the vein where I can. Kind of excavate around the shape of the metal. Yeah. Now this will take a while. Still, we'll get a decent amount of EXP for it, as well as a decent amount of metal. That's really the important part. In my previous run, I got 37 stacks of iron from one ore vein. It was the biggest iron vein I had ever seen. Yeah, usually, like, I've seen a couple of people. I've been trying so hard not to backseat, because no one needs someone who's just really, used to the game, telling them, oh, do this, do that, do this, do that. It's one thing when someone asks for advice, or they seem to be struggling with something, or they're laboring needlessly under an incorrect assumption. And what I mean by that is, for example, I'll use myself as an example, actually. Sometimes I try something in the game, and for some reason, I'm blocked from doing it. But it's not the reason I think. And then, as a result, I avoid trying to do that as a really useful labor-saving thing that the game is kind of balanced around me using. But I just assume, yeah, there's no point in trying, because I tried once, and it never, it didn't work, so why would it have changed? And that's why, as much as I agree with the idea that you shouldn't keep trying something you know is going to fail, just impotently, just wishing that it would be different, that every now and then you should challenge your established ideas. And that goes in gaming as much as in real life. Because it's very easy to have done something and gotten the wrong end of the stick with why it worked the way it did. And I'm constantly reminded about that in games. And so when I see someone else doing it, I might chime in and say, hey, by the way, it didn't work, but this is why. It isn't the reason that you think. And I might not you know, expand on that any further. You know, I've passed on the information, but I do try not to tell people, like, oh, you think that iron veins only that deep? Well, actually, it's much, much deeper. It's like, you'll find that out yourself. You're not going to be struggling for want of you know, a couple of extra blocks of that thing. Maybe you just want to move on. Maybe you're done just staring at a rock face and smacking it with an axe. But sometimes it's a fine line. Takes a bit of practice working out where the line lays. Helps if you know the streamer as well. Right, I think I'll just grab this and then we'll move on. You're making a lot of noise here. Shh. Everyone knows. You mine much quieter when you crouch. It's obvious, really. I mean, who would ever think it would work any different? I mean, duh. There we go. It's good enough for me. Look at that sunset. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. House. A little crawler zombie. Hello to you. I'm a little worried that that's telling me that tomorrow is horde night. Really? Come on. There we go. But by now, he knows I'm here. So no more sweet, sweet bonus damage. Because, let's be honest, 5 times bonus damage. That is crazy. Sorry, 4 times bonus damage. That is bonkers insane. Now, a good part of that is coming from the fact that I'm using a bow, but... yeah, that is quite the sunset. Turn off the light. Just gonna walk a bit faster to get back home. Get inside. Get this stuff smelting. The sooner we smelt it, the sooner... I got 751 iron there, and I just did that with a little stone axe. The sooner we get that iron done, the sooner I can get a pick. The sooner I got a pick, the faster I can get more iron, and indeed more stone, which I'm gonna need. Because I've got a lot of clay now. I'm going to need a lot of stone to make the cobbles. Finding a polymer bow would be amazing, yeah. But I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty happy with finding the marksman's rifle. Oh, finding a polymer bowstring is a godsend when you've got a primitive bow. Yeah. Sorry. I was mixing up words in my head. I assumed, I read the word, but I assumed what you meant was a recurve bow or a compound bow. I think it's a compound bow in this game, isn't it? Yeah, it's a compound bow in this game. There we go. There we are. Home, sweet home. Right, let's pop a goodly bit of that in there, and a goodly bit of this in there as well. Sure, we'll give 15 minutes worth. Let's turn that on. I noticed a lot of people asking if you can sleep to make time pass faster, and that is a very common mechanic. But alas, no. No, you cannot. Not in this one. That is not a mechanic for this. Alright. Okay, so with what we've got... some more cobblestone there. Yeah, really it does come down now to just waiting on getting all of this metal smelted into forged iron. Using that forged iron to make a better tool, and indeed to make forged iron bars. Put that in there as well. I'll grab the leather, because I think it's duct tape and leather and forged iron makes the tools. Let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be able to make a shovel and an iron pick if I want, or a fire axe, because I'm probably going to need some wood. In a pinch, the wood will be useful, because I can set up wood spikes, and they're fairly cheap. But yeah. Yeah, that's where we're going to be going. Total, hello mate. Thank you so much for the 15 months. Aavak, nice to be able to catch up with the stream, but unfortunately I can't stay. Have a nice stream, and much love for all the dabblings. Oh, much love to you as well, mate. It's lovely to see you pop by. Thank you so much. Take care, buddy. Aavak, I don't want to get sidetracked into a different game, but met the Insect Queen in Kaplurth after watching some of you and Wanda play. All I have to say is, yikes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. She is definitely a bit of a problem. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and upgrade the stuff up there. This can come with. Because up here, even if they break in, I'm relatively safe. Relatively safe up here. Over here. There we go. Odds of them being able to get up here with that ladder, fairly slim. While we're up here, so we're quite safe to be here. And the candles add a nice bit of ambience to the place, I think. That being said, now without a frame, that's a bit of an issue. Because a vulture could drop by and be like, "Oh, hello! Let me just eat your face." So I can't easily go AFK whilst I'm that eliminated. So I need a little bit of extra wood. 500 Molotovs in a tower. That would work, yeah. Yeah, probably. Not get much wood back from this. 2. I accept. 2 wood is good enough. Is that enough to make a frame? Should be. Enough to make 1 frame and upgrade it. That's all I need. Just need to break any potential line of sight, really. Tonk. Alright. Oh, actually, I might be able to do both of them. There we are. Super safe. Super safe in my little den. We're going to go on a break for just 5-6 minutes to top up our drinks and stretch those legs. I hope to see you back here shortly. Remember, tonight is the first night that it's possible that we're going to be seeing a blood moon. If not tonight, then within the next 2 nights we're going to be seeing it. So probably within the next recording batch. So you know we'll probably be playing for another 2-ish hours, and we are going to see the blood moon in that time. So with that all said and done, let me go ahead and start the timer. Let's say 6 minutes for this one. Gives me a little bit more time to boil the kettle and also say hello to Sheila, and inevitably have to stop and let Siri climb around on my shoulders and lick my ear. And we will be back very, very soon. So see you then.